Hey there, Jonathan here, coming at you with a overview of DC books coming out in April. So yeah, again, these are DC books coming out in April. So this is the February issue of DC Connect. On the cover, we have The Summer of Superman Begins. So that's what DC thinks that you should pay attention to. Is that the case? We'll see. So Summer of Superman Special, number 1. I won't read the entire entire synopsis, but just here's the beginning here. It says, the Man of Steel and his universe of friends, family, allies, and rogues is in for some big changes, and it all starts in this Summer of Superman Special. We have Joshua Williamson, who's been working on Superman, Mark Waid, of course, who's been working on Superman Action Comics, and making his grand entrance to the world of tomorrow, Dan Slott. Dan Slott's in introduction makes me most interested, honestly, in this special. For me, because I'm a big fan of Dan Slott's work. So that should be pretty exciting. So we got art by George Menez. So looking forward. So then it looks good too. I see little thumbnails of the interior art. That looks good. Then we have Superman 25. Superman and Superwoman are still reeling from their epic battles against Doomsday and the Time Trapper. But a bigger problem has just appeared. Lex is back. Lex's memory was erased during the House of Brainiac arc, but now Superman's greatest enemy has returned with a twist, and he's ready for a fight to control Supercorp and Metropolis. Is this the end of Supercorp? Supercorp. Indeed, very interesting. So I got a cover on here, wraparound cover, special oversized issue, and the cover kind of shows the recent events of Superman. Very cool. Then we're in on Action Comics. Got Absolute Superman. So it looks like Superman's return to Smallville. And it's not the Smallville that we know. Ma and Pa Kent are changed in this universe. So we'll see what happens there. We got Superman the World, which tells stories of Superman's effect on the greater world, as opposed to just Metropolis. Absolute Batman. Introduction, it looks like, of Mr. Freeze and the Joker, which I thought the Joker was just teased, I guess, at the end of, I think it was the first issue. So we'll see. I skipped over Batman 159, continuing Hush 2, Absolute Green Lantern, which I think must have gotten pushed back because I swear this was in the last issue. It was supposed to be in March, but it looks like it's been pushed back to April. Absolute Flash, Absolute Martian Manhunter, which of the Absolute books that are coming out, this one's got my attention the most because the art is so different. Batman Superman World's Finest. Looks like we got it says it's a 6-part crossover between Batman Superman and Justice League Unlimited. I guess I'll pick it up. Yeah, so I guess Gorilla Grodd is the lead baddie here, and he's got some sort of ability to apparently foretell the future. Always like the character Gorilla Grodd, so I'm probably going to pick that up. Justice League The Atom Project, which has been interesting. Challengers of the Unknown, been enjoying that. Aquaman, also been good, at least so far. Green Arrow, looks like it's the end of the Freshwater Killer story arc, which has been very good. Been enjoying that. Secret Six, unusual team that's trying to figure out what happened to Amanda Waller because she up and disappeared. And we got Green Lantern 22, Green Lantern Corps 3. Love me some Green Lantern, especially when they actually have a core. I swear, every few years they have to dismantle the core. It's like this pattern. It's like Ragnarok with Thor. Every so often we gotta have an apocalypse. Gotta shake things up. New Gods number 5. I think I've read the first couple issues. Been interesting. And probably will continue getting into that. So we have Mr. Miracle and Barda are trying to keep Kamal, the newest New God, from the deadly crutches of Orion. Batman and Robin 20, continuing the Memento storyline. Looks like Robin's in trouble. It's been a good one, too. What else we got? We got some other DC books. I know I've probably said this before, but there are so many books I cannot literally afford to get them all. That's why I have DC Unlimited, to pick up on some of the books that I'm not getting in print. I'm going to get this just because it's so crazy. So DC Cross Sonic the Hedgehog. So, of course, issue 2 would have come out in March. So here we are, April. And we got Doomsday on the cover holding a one of the gems from Sonic the Hedgehog. Well, fun times. Teen Titans Go, number 2. I'm not sure if I'm going to get that or not. I love Teen Titans Go. But how much can you put in a monthly comic book? They did that recently with the Powerpuff Girls. And I got their first issue or two, and I was like, there wasn't much there, if that makes sense. I know it's a silly thing, but to say it. But I was like, I just don't feel like I'm getting my money's worth with this. I need more story. But anyway, that's fun. That's about it for DC for April for me. Probably the Gorilla Grodd crossover with Justice League and Batman Superman World's Finest is probably my highlight for me that I'd be most interested in. The Superman special, obviously I'll pick that up and see what they got coming. So that should be good. But yeah, so not too bad month for DC. But what do you think? Let us know on our socials what you're looking forward to in the month of April when it comes to DC. That being said, I've been Jonathan, and you've been listening to Comic Talk Cafe.